In real life. People say a lot on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If so, what responsibility do you think you would bear for that?
Do you think that your free speech, that you should be held accountable for everything that everybody does because they hear you say something?
Depends what it is.
Yeah. I can't think of anything, and maybe I'm wrong, that I have said that would endanger somebody. I've never called for violence against anybody. I've never, if people don't like what I say, okay. And if people agree with me and then they're deranged and they do something, that's not on me any more than it would be on you if someone agreed with you and then they wanted to carry out something because they heard you say something and they're deranged and took it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I say anything to endanger people. And if I've ever said anything that I take back, I will apologize for it. I have no pride in if I said something and I said it off the cuff and I was really heated at the time and it was taken out of context, I'll be happy to say, well, let me correct the record on that, or let me take a step back on that. I'm not so prideful that I'm like, nope, I'm right all the time and everything I say is gospel. That's ridiculous for any of us to say that.
This is my last question. How do you protect your peace, right? Because when people see Tomi, right, they can just see the commentator, right? And they like the controversial part of you, but you're still a person first, just a person first. How do you protect your peace? Do you ever get stressed out in that way? That people only see, some people can't look past who you are, you know what I mean? Like on your show or like what you're known for. Does that ever bother you that people don't look, they just see you for what you do? Like the commentator, the fearless, the boldness. How do you protect your peace with that? First of all, do you get stressed?
Yeah.
And then if so, how do you protect your peace? Sorry.
You got to have a thick skin. You know it. Mm-hmm. You know it. You can't be in this business and be fragile.
No.
You just can't.
You can't be a snowflake.
And some people are just not going to like you. And I could sit here and I could say anything and I could do anything and some people are just not going to like me. Mm-hmm. And I have to accept that. And that's okay. But I really have learned to not care so much what people think, especially if they've never met me before. That's my take on it. If you've met me and you're like, I don't like her, she's a bitch. Okay. But if you've never met me, just take the chance. And some people are never going to get the opportunity. I understand that. Nobody's ever going to meet you and have their personal opinion. I like to think and I believe that if people meet me like we're doing today, that they can be like, oh, you know what? I disagree with her, but she's not like this monster. I wish we could talk more to each other. Because I think if we stop villainizing people based on what they do for a living or the opinions that they have, I feel like we could come together as a country and just say, yeah, we agree to disagree, but I don't hate that person. I don't wish bad things on that person. I hope we're getting that.